it's not going to be long before we'll have 1 million pounds of garbage out of Iowa's rivers. Not a benchmark we were seeking, but super fun to fulfill this year to pull that millionth pound out. The idea for Iowa Project Aware started back in 2002 at a Volunteers in Natural Resources conference. All the volunteers were together to talk about water quality and volunteering in the natural resources, and the keynote speaker for that day was, what I was told, somebody who picks up garbage, and that happened to be Chad Pogracki with Living Lands and Waters, who used barges to pick up garbage out of the Mississippi River. And we thought, Iowa's got 72,000 miles of rivers and streams. I'd paddled a few of those miles and known that there's quite a few things out on them, and then of course monitoring what's in them. And that's how the idea of Iowa Project Aware started, is could we get a team of volunteers organized once a year to do as massive as we can river cleanups on Iowa's rivers. The first year of Project Aware, we took garbage out and we left it by the river, and it was picked up and thrown into a hole in the ground in a landfill. We knew that wasn't the way we wanted to go right from the get-go, and worked the following year. How do we recycle everything? How do we close the loop on some of these resources that we're pulling out? We average about 90% of what's pulled out of the rivers is recycled. It happens to largely be scrap metal and tires that both have recycling outlets. First year that we did Project Aware, we had about a whopping 35 people per day. This last year, we exceeded 200 people a day out on the river. But during a week of Project Aware, volunteers are not only in the river experiencing Iowa from the seat of the canoe, but they're camping out in it. There's educational programs that happen on the river in the campgrounds, and people who might not otherwise meet in their day-to-day activities are meeting together and developing communities and discussions that are moving things forward.